Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here. For all you solo queue survivors out there, I have a build for you. This is something I've been trying to put together for some time, but there's never been the right set of perks that really made this work, and that is a pure stealth build. And I'm saying this to solo queue survivors because you are the ones that are going to get the most value out of this build. With the release of the Alien chapter just yesterday, Ellen Ripley was brought into the fold as a survivor, and she comes with a perk called Light-Footed. This allows for all steps to be completely silent as you're running. You combine this with a few other perks that come from Nea Carlson or from Jake Park, as well as one that comes from Kate Denson, and now all of a sudden you've got a build where you can absolutely keep away from the killer, and everybody else for that matter, and no one know where you are. I can't do anything about line of sight. If they see you running, if you've got a big bright shirt on, there's nothing I can do for you. But with these four perks, Light-Footed, to completely silence your running, Nea Carlson's Urban Evasion, to increase movement speed while crouched, Windows of Opportunity, so that you know where pallets and windows are. Keep in mind, according to this text, Windows of Opportunity has been nerfed to have a cooldown of, in this case, 25 seconds for this particular version. It's 20 under level 3 after vaulting or dropping a pallet. However, I'm not 100% sure that it's been turned on, because I tested it yesterday and it didn't seem to have any effect. And then lastly, Iron Will to reduce the grunts of pain down to 75% at level 3. Combining all of these things together can keep you completely silent on the field and help you be the last man standing in the match. And as a solo queue survivor, that's really what it comes down to, because the motives of survivors are all different. You'll get some that come in there just for the chase, meaning they're planning on getting killed. I, as a solo queue survivor, though, I want to escape. I want to escape every time. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean that I'm going to get to escape through the exit gate very often. So, keeping me to be the last man standing, making sure that the killer doesn't know where I am, I have a much better chance of finding the hatch. Now, if you can stay healthy, not get hit at all, you could potentially remove Iron Will and replace it with Left Behind from Bill, and that would allow you to see the hatch at the end of the match after everyone else is dead. So it's going to be up to you as to which one makes the most sense. But let's take a look at what this build would look like in practice against any killer. Really doesn't matter who the killer is. Now, obviously, some maps are going to be harder than others. Some killers are going to be harder than others. Every one of us have our killers that we hate going up against. Everybody has maps that they don't particularly like or that they don't know. Map knowledge is also going to help. But this is a interesting build to help you stay silent and stay away from the killer. Let's take a look. Alright, Coldwind Farm. The big problem with this map might be a little bit difficult to use as a demonstration. Big open fields. Line of sight's going to be huge. But that's true for me as well. I'll be able to see the hillbilly from quite a distance. Alright, I'm going to go to the other... Well, I can't... There's really no other side of the map, but... Let's go away from where he's patrolling. Oh, here we go. Running claustrophobia. So thankfully, either he's not seeing me or not hearing me, but so far we're able to stay very stealthy. One issue I think we do have is there are not going to be that many more gens out on the edges. Okay. Lee probably doesn't like me anymore. But here's the great thing. I'm running away. For some reason, though, one perk is not active. But I have Iron Will, so I'm silent from that. Not 100%. But better than nothing. My mistake just then was I should have left the shack. I was trying to stay around to help whoever was on the ground. And that was my mistake. I should have just been selfish and left the area. Looks like he's staying over in that corner for now. Mostly because the other survivors are also, and he's able to chase them. This should bring back my Lightfoot, I believe. Yep. Okay. So we just need 2 more gens. Alright, I'm gonna go down into the basement, see if I can get something from the chest. Okay. Grab that. Okay, so Lightfoot only works when you are not injured. Okay. So this time between urban evasion... Oh, thank you. I don't even know where Meg came from. Alright. It's time to leave this part of the map. I think maybe go to this gen over here. Alright, 2 of the Megs are actually working on a gen. Oh, they got pushed off of it. This hillbilly's actually doing a very good job of patrolling the gens. Now that he's got so few left. Okay. Everybody wants to heal instead of working on gens. Now, at least she does have Prove Thyself, so we're getting the extra gen repair speed. I don't know how he snuck up on me so quickly. Damn it. Okay. There we go. So it definitely has value, this particular build. There's no doubts about that. However, if you do get injured, you do lose Lightfoot. The perk goes on cooldown for 20 seconds after performing a rushed action, but this is only when you are healthy, and that's in the very first sentence. So, in that instance, instead of running Iron Will, another option may be... Now, I got lucky because the survivors in my match wanted to heal as much as they wanted to actually escape. So we were all able to stay healthy the majority of the time. However, if you are truly going in as a solo queue survivor, then you may want to bring in self-care instead. That way you can heal yourself, keep yourself healthy for Lightfoot to actually take advantage, and then, of course, have these all be level 3. That's another option. So let me show you another match. Now, this one is from a streamed match that I did the night of the release of the Alien chapter. And I think this one shows you the better value of Lightfoot and Urban Evasion together combined with Windows of Opportunity. I had a different fourth perk, specifically Adrenaline. But you will get a better idea of exactly how easy it is to actually evade and stay away from the killer even at close range. That was very hard to show on Coldwind Farm, but let's go take a look at another match. Alright, Macmillan Estate. And it's against the Xenomorph. I can already tell that. And they're all AFK, so that's fantastic. So they got hit. Alright, you're running the hex. So we're gonna kill that Hex if they will keep him away from me. Shit. All right. We are not doing well. That being said, I don't expect us to do well. Because I don't think anybody came in here with the exception of myself of actually trying to get out. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. No one else is doing this. Uh-oh. What? What is going... What? What? Why was she being carried around for so long? I was a little too close for comfort. Okay. Oh, goody. So he's going to come back for the other key. I have been jumping around between pronouns for this damn thing the whole night. I don't know what to call it. I've said it, I've said she, I've said him. I think the problem is the different skins. The queen to me is obviously a she. Okay, she had deliverance. But the regular feels like a he to me. Alright. I'm just gonna... stay back here. And do my stealthy thing. Shit. Alright, let's... Because there's no point in doing gens. Where's the stairs? Son of a bitch. Okay. Whoo, I love this build. Oh, I love this build. Holy cow, I love this build. How? Yeah, there's no point now. Yeah. He's got any ability, yep. Yeah, they had Hex Plaything still active, which I wasn't aware of, which turned me oblivious, and yeah, okay. Wow. That was a fun match, even though I was doing it all by myself. That was a lot of fun. I finally, I feel like, found a stealth build that will potentially work. Now, I'm sure that you noticed that in both of those matches, I didn't escape. But hopefully you also noticed how much fun I had with this build in both of those matches. You know, the first one was with Bubba, or with Hillbilly, and was able to stay away from him for the most part, until of course it started to whittle down and there was fewer and fewer survivors. Same thing was true in the match on Macmillan Estate with the alien. The one spot where I was actually able to loop around using urban evasion and then eventually run away using light-footed just really showed, I thought, the value of the build. Now, at the end of the day, this is not a guarantee, but as a solo queue survivor, you should already be aware and have set your own personal expectations that you're never going to get a guaranteed exit. But with these builds that I've been putting together and the guides that I'm putting together for solo queue survivors, it's all about having more fun and being more successful, not necessarily about every single possible escape option. So with this stealth build, you're going to be able to run quiet. You're going to be able to move quicker when in crouch. You're going to be able to see windows, vaults, pallets, things along those lines. And then, because light-footed is triggered off of you being healthy, you're going to be able to maintain that health via self-care. Now, there are certainly other options. We talked about and used Iron Will in one of the particular builds, but you could absolutely put in something along the lines of Bite the Bullet, which reduces noise when healing someone. But that's, of course, when healing someone else. But it's just a very situational, keeping quiet type of perk. There is another one, and I'm going to see if I can find it here real quickly. Quick and Quiet. so you do not make noise as others when quickly vaulting over obstacles. So in this build that I'm showing right now, we could replace self-care with quick and quiet, thereby allowing you to not only see the windows, but actually vault through those windows very quietly to go along with the quiet runs, so the killer is never going to know, especially in a jungle gym tile where there are multiple windows, multiple vault locations, especially with dropped pallets and so on. You could completely run circles around them and they have absolutely no idea. So that might be another option to maintain a more stealthy build. But these are a lot of fun, and as I mentioned during the Macmillan estate run, it really plays to what I like to do in these kinds of games, while also still playing Dead by Daylight, repairing gens, healing individuals, unhooking individuals, but being able to get away quietly, I think, is definitely a lot of fun for me. So hopefully those of you who want to see a stealth build and you are a solo queue survivor, this with Ellen Ripley's Light-Footed is a great way to get started. And as always, if you are enjoying the content, you're enjoying the channel, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, because it definitely helps me out in YouTube's wonderful algorithms. See you next time.